They practically give out invitations at the door. They probably give away Groupons, I imagine.
Is this their fall, do you think?
Given the fine skim of dust on the windows, I imagine so. What more proof do you need?
What a shame. Such good veal.
Oh, such good veal. But no matter how good the veal, skinny windows will not do. We can just bind up the baby cows ourselves. Hell, we could use our cow, Britta. God knows she's already obese enough. Look at these napkins.
Horrid. Wait, what do you mean, Britta?
I mean, she's a cow. She sits there all day long in that melancholic stupor, doing nothing but eating hummus and chips. Soon she'll be the size of a house.
It's depression. She has depression.
Is that what they're calling it? Do you see these spots on these utensils?
Don't talk to me about depression. It's a severe mental illness.
Look at the utensils. This tablecloth feels greasy on my hands.
Maybe it's just your hands that are greasy.
What does that mean?
Oh, no, wait. I know. What do you think it means?
What are you talking about, Stephen?
Look at this knife.
Why, that couldn't cut anything at all.
This restaurant is an unfunny joke.
Morbid.
We could have gone anywhere in the city for food.
You wanted veal, dear.
Oh, no. You wanted veal.
You remember wrong. It was you. But I suppose I could take partial responsibility for your bad choice.
Oh, you guess, huh? Thank you. So, how are you doing?
You've been with me all day.
Oh, yes. How could I forget? But you know, I'm not psychic, no matter how hard I try. Is there anything you've been thinking about?
I try and not think too much.
Is that right?
It was a joke.
Oh.
Did you think it wasn't?
Well, I really couldn't tell, dear.
I haven't had a thought since 2001. That was a joke as well. Are you catching on?
Slowly but surely. Your humor is a little beyond me sometimes. It's as dry as the Sahara Desert.
I wouldn't say that.
But then again, dry humor sounds much better than wet humor, doesn't it?
What do you want to talk about, Stephen?
Oh, worries.
If you talk about worries, then I begin to worry.
Would worrying as a unit be so awful, dear? We haven't had anything to worry about since last fall.
Oh, has it been that long? Well, let's talk about worries.
I feel that I'm a little more into this than you.
Not at all. Not at all.
So, I accidentally included a typo on this.
Are we beginning?
Yes. So, I accidentally included this typo on this letter that I sent to my old friend, Bob McGinnis. Do you remember Bob? He took us to that music game.
Yes, he's very wealthy.
Very astute. Anyway, I sent him this letter, which still had this typo, which I didn't realize until later. And, you know, now he's probably laughing himself to the grave at this very moment.
Remember the drinks we had in his box seats? They were lovely.
I remember those. Very astute.
Is there more to the story?
No, and there shouldn't have to be. The story is very embarrassing as it is.
What was the typo? Was it lewd?
The wrong form of there.
He must think you're a fool.
No, he must. He must think that.
Well, he's already wealthier than you are, so he probably already thinks about it.
Very astute. After all, we are a married couple, aren't we?
Yes. Is that why we're talking about this?
No. The reason why is because I couldn't pull up fast enough, that's why. That came out of nowhere, Jesus.
Is that wet humor, Stephen? It's a game. Cat and mouse. You can turn into an animal when provoked.
Can I? I've never noticed. What exactly is provoking me? Do you remember what team won that game we went to?
Oh, splendid recovery.
Oh, come on.
You animal, you.
Well, you see, now that's a word I normally wouldn't assign to myself. It's very funny when you think about it, because I'm a very mousy person. I always have been. In fact, I believe that's probably partially why you fell in love with me.
Is it?
Is it?
I suppose it was, yes. You were always very mousy and quiet, so I could always have someone on my team. So I had a little man to go with me and buy me drinks at all the parties.
Yeah, who did win that game? Did you forget? Maybe Bob remembers. They were his tickets. God, his tickets were so expensive. He probably couldn't care less about the game. You know, the more money you pay to care, the less you care about the game. Isn't that funny?
Could you button your top button? You look like David Hasselhoff.
We should meet Bob again. Don't you think?
I don't care.
Well, that's not very nice. Bob is a very nice guy. Have you ever seen him naked?
What?
It's a standard question.
Oh, Stephen, you are hilarious. No, I haven't seen him naked. I'm sure Mrs. McGinnis has. I mean, what is she, 19? Thick breast, thick butt, very tan.
Have you noticed those spots on your face? What are they, blackheads?
I think that must be your poor eyesight, dear. You've stopped wearing those Coke bottles. Self-conscious?
No, with all that cream you should be able to just mix some of that stuff up.
Well, at least I don't have small hands.
What? What do you say?
Small hands.
I do not.
Well, you wouldn't think they were, would you? You animal. I mean, you grew up with them, so you wouldn't know how abnormal they were.
Melanie, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, as a woman, I do.
Oh, that's just so mean. It's not the size of the hands. It's how...
Small hands, small hands!
Gee, the service here is terrible.
I'm glad, Stephen. I'm not done with you yet.
Don't you ever call me like that? What is this, an attack? She's fucking Bob, and the only shit she has on you is that you have small hands. Which they aren't. Are they?
No! Of course they're not small! So get back there and smash her skull in!
Oh, Jesus Christ, I couldn't.
She deserves it! Sleeping with other men and making fun of you?
I don't want to kill her.
Show her who's boss!
That's sexist.
You're rich. You can afford to be sexist.
Good point.
What's the big deal? Just do it and be a somebody!
Oh, God, I've always wanted to be a somebody. I just would have been a little more specific.
Don't worry about it. But hey, what do you want for dinner? The waiter's here.
God, holy Christ, that man had a stroke.
Oh, no. You're just so angry that you blacked out.
That's not healthy.
Oh, yes. Get to the doctor right away. But what do you want for dinner?
Veal.
Oh, good choice. It's very good here.
You know, this restaurant is going downhill very fast. Have you seen the silverware?
Stop whining and kill her. Use the knife.
Oh, no, not a knife. That's so messy. And they have a lot to clean up as it is. And it's a little cliche.
It's cliche for a reason. Knives work.
No, not a knife. The whole thing. Metaphorically neutered man kills his bitch of a wife. Not to mention sexist. Very sexist.
The audience won't care. They just want their base instincts satisfied. And who cares if you're a sexist? Everybody's sexist. Have you ever heard of the Bechdel test?
Oh, thank you. I get it. I'll do it.
No problem.
Jesus Christ. You can't kill yourself. I wonder how much I would have to pay the restaurant to keep that quiet. Oh, no. You'll have to wait and do it alone at home. That would be insane. Wait, what about her? Oh, well, she was mine. But
Stephen! Our waiter came back when you blacked out. I mean, what did you have? A stroke? Anyway, you ordered the veal if you weren't aware. Skimmy windows and you still get the veal. I am very disappointed in you.
I'm an animal. I don't mind the dirt I'm used to.
Oh, shut up!
Dear? Why don't you be honest with me? Did you have a thing with Bob?
Ooh. Is this why we wanted to talk about feelings? Finally, you ask. Yes, of course. I've been with Bob.
Melanie, why?
He knows how to treat me.
I know how to treat you very well. Don't you remember?
You were a real man a long time ago, but those days are over. You've been neutered.
That's not true. You're being sexist.
And you aren't?
No, I'm not being sexist. I'm being angry.
I've been with Bob many times. He knows how to treat me. How does that make you feel?
Very bad.
Does it?
Yes. Very, very much so. And how does it feel to be shallow?
It feels great.
Good as smoking Bob's cock.
Oh, so brash.
You gotta be brash sometimes.
Do you see how I'm ignoring you? This is how you treat children.
I'm not a child. I'm an animal.
An animal, huh? Admitting it?
Proudly.
You're a chimp.
Why in God's name would you want to marry a chimp, dear?
That's a question that's been turning in my head.
Oh, there are plenty of other chimps out there. Even orangutans.
I think I know why I married you. We share a similar wit.
Don't forget liking to binge drink with the other person's dog.
You do that, eh?
Huh?
You're a jealous ape.
I'm a man, yes.
Why can't you just settle down?
Because I'm an ape.
Oh, how funny! Here we are in the middle of this god-awful restaurant.
How dare you! They serve the best meal in town.
People are staring.
Oh, well, who's yelling now? We're both animals now.
I think you've convinced me to divorce you. Maybe I'll run away with Bob.
Well, I'm sure Bob's little silicone doll will appreciate that.
You're dirt.
You've got enough to do. You're an awful wife. I hate you.
You're not a man. You're a boy.
I am a man. I made this fortune myself. Myself. And the only thing I ask of you is that you would care for me. And you never did. Never. You hussy.
Oh, Stephen, you're so boring. If you want a divorce, I've been saving the papers for a rainy day.
I want to slit your throat from ear to ear.
You don't have the upper body strength.
But I'm better than you.
Small hands. Small hands. Small hands. Small. Small hands.
Hey, Bob. I haven't seen you in ages. How about we get together for coffee this weekend? How's your little doll doing? Oh, Melanie? She's well. Out on vacation.